The young man's sibling had him violently expelled and beaten from their home, motivated by the fear that he would seize the family's wealth. When his wife's family learned of this disgrace, they immediately pressured their daughter to divorce him. Overwhelmed by a string of continuous misfortunes, the young man decided to end his life by hanging himself from a tree. But fate intervened. He fell, and where he landed, he found a book titled Life and Death. The first page declared that whatever was written inside would come true. The young man laughed in disbelief, yet with nothing to lose, he decided to try. He wrote a wish to acquire a vast amount of money. The very next day, while being harassed at the construction site where he worked, a man approached him. This was someone the young man had once helped, and he was there to repay his kindness by presenting him with 30 million, surprising everyone present. The benefactor, it turned out, was a millionaire. Returning to his wife's house, the young man found her happily conversing with his mother-in-law, brother-in-law, and her suitor. He watched as the suitor attempted to give his wife a gift, a pearl valued at 10 million. The young man stepped forward and warned the suitor not to interfere in his family's affairs. Unwelcome, his mother-in-law sharply demanded to know why he was there. The young man stated he only wished to speak with his wife and presented his own gift, worth 30 million. Since they knew he had been expelled from the Chin family and presumed penniless, they burst into laughter, certain his gift was fake. When they refused to believe him, the young man produced a certification proving the gift's authenticity. Yet they stubbornly maintained their disbelief. His wife, still holding a flicker of affection, advised him to stop what he was doing to avoid further humiliation. The suitor scoffed, claiming even fakes came with certifications. Determined, the young man told him to mind his own business, which enraged the suitor, prompting him to attack. The young man suddenly recalled writing in the book that the suitor would kneel and was puzzled when it didn't happen. Intent on violence, the suitor ordered his bodyguards to teach the young man a lesson. They grabbed his arms and forced him onto the table. At that very moment, a beautiful woman, the daughter of another wealthy family, arrived. Another wish he had written in the book that had come true. She confessed her attraction, took him by the hand, and led him away from his wife and her family. His wife could only watch, her face etched with a mix of jealousy and regret.